What do you think about the game? Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, the game is nice and meaty. Like, there's a lot of interesting interactions that you can do, either with on your turn or on the opponent's turn. Things are a little complicated to get up and running to start, but once you get into it, it brings pretty smooth hand. Just a lot of neat interactions with it.
I like the combat style, seems kind of interesting. The responses seem kind of intuitive, so you only can do things if it's counter. Otherwise, you're not doing anything on your bonus turn. It's very nice to tune them. The art is fantastic on it. Please, so good thing I liked it.
The game.
I liked how at the end of the game, I just felt like everyone was trading paintmakers back and forth. Like it was just like bomb after bomb. Yeah, so the game definitely crescendos. Like you're building, and then eventually you get to the point where you have a lot to play, which I didn't think they would at the beginning. We got to build like you're always losing cards.
Yeah.
But look, that's what the draw mechanic at the end, and the way a lot of the cards that you pull back from the point, you still end up with a lot of things to do. And I knew what he was trying to do, and he knew what I was trying to do, and so I felt like it was just a series of counters until one of us could kind of let straight. So that part was really fun.
What about you?
I like how you really have to think about not just what you want to do, but the order you want to do it. Because, you know, I lost because I performed my actions in the wrong order, and that's something I had to learn that if I were to play against my kids, I'd have to think about. Because it's task because you have to think about not just who you're going to have in the board, but how they're going to react to what you're thinking.
Awesome. So you guys liked it?
I like this a lot to enjoy. The only thing that I felt like if some of the mechanics were a little bit lighter, so the explanation was easier. Because once you start playing it, it all makes a lot of sense. But as you're trying to learn it before you play it, like if I sat and watched something, like I'm sure maybe could turn to play it right now and it'd be fine. But when you're explaining it was a little overwhelming, and so suddenly, like you get like 2 rounds in, and you're like, oh, okay, this totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get a lot of fun. Fast-paced at times, but it didn't really go either way. Like one counter can change everything.
Yeah, when he cast that spell that totally took over the rest of my turn, I'm like, well, that's when I probably had no more fun.
I think the game is well, it might be confusing at first. It definitely starts to pick up, and you gotta just like understand and RTFC, read the cards. You know, once you understand that, the effects just kind of it all roll in. Once you read the card and understand how your trade works, it flows so much faster. Yeah, like a lot faster. Yeah, but.
Thanks.
Oh, I like it a lot. I feel like it has a lot of depth, and I appreciate that even if one player takes a big lead, I think there are enough cards, there's enough time in the game to work some fortunes, or really develop kind of interesting strategies around how you combine your different cards on field in order to look unsettable.
I love how it looks and it plays really well.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Thank you.
I like that it's games like deck building game. I feel like all the deck building game that I've been playing here kind of just says happy, like minion. So I really like that there's like a different objective style, like kind of like a tower defense game, but like built in like deck building. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
And it's hard.
Thank you.
That's really great.
Thank you.